Hi everybody, hope you're going well. I'm going to go over to Discord and answer any questions. If anybody's got any questions, I'm going to announce it and go through a couple of updates on DaviddTech, the strategies, the incubator, lots of other things for algo trading. So if you're interested, come and join us in Discord, discord.gg/DaviddTech. Come and ask some questions if you've got any questions about algo trading. See you over there. Discord. Hi there, how you going? Yes, very well, thank you, very well. Okay, I just wait a little bit for anybody to come in. Gonna pull up the Discord up on YouTube and then I'll go through some updates. I've got a couple of updates. Hi everybody, normally I have my screen up here. We'll pull this one up here, there we go. Right, it was not very well organized. Right, just wait around a bit, see if anybody gets in. How is everybody going? Good? Just so that you know, we're streaming to YouTube if anybody's got anything to say, that's all. Just so you know. That's all right, just in case you wanted to say anything. How are you going, Will? How's life? Oh, good. Okay, get you some good internet to do some streams. At last. Oh, I do believe that maybe the Discord channel ain't coming through to YouTube, so you may not have heard everybody else talking. Right, wait a couple of seconds, see if anybody joins, and then I'll go through the updates. No? Oh man. Oh, that's because I put the wrong. Oh no, I didn't. That's my mic. Try that again. Go again, Red. No, that isn't working either. Wonderful. Okay. I don't know why that is. I suppose I'm going to have to repeat everybody's questions until I work out why that is. Let's have a look at the setup. Oh well. Yep. Not sure why that is. Just give me a couple of seconds. All the good things of. Nope, I haven't managed to work out which software it is yet. Display 2, there we go. Over there. Right. Discord out, Discord in, out, Discord out. Let's go give Vlad say something. Here we are. Hello. So why not come? So it's working on YouTube. You can hear Vlad. Don't think it is working. Ooh, that's loud. Okay, anyway, right, I'll repeat questions as we go along and I'll fix it for next time. That sucks a bit. Anyway, Discord in, Discord out goes into there. That should work. Don't know why it doesn't work. Of course, I updated the software, so I have no idea. Anyway, I'll go through the update. So, of course, you wanted to talk about a thing, Vlad, so I'll try and fix it before. And bummer. Can I ask in the stream? You already there? Yeah, we're in the stream. I'll have to. So it was Marco that asked if he can ask inside the stream. So, yeah. Is it? That's probably because my mic's picking up on it. Okay. Okay, just bear me Road Central here. Sorry about this, guys. Won't be a couple of seconds. I know that Vlad wanted to talk. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally. Right. That was this one. Yeah, I guess. Oh, man. It isn't even seeing it anymore. I know that it's going to scrub everything if I decide to do it. So I've got 1, 1, 1, 1. Go again? No, it's not working at all. No idea why. No, not working at all. Oh, well. You can hear double. Now you can hear double with myself, yeah? Okay, yeah. Man, I have no idea why that is. Anyway, right. I suppose I'll get on with the updates and I'll try and fix it and come back with afterwards or something like that. Hello, everybody. Hope you're going well. We need to start the event up the top here. Start event. Okay, event started. I'm just going to go very quickly through some of the updates, some of the things that everybody's been asking for, give some dates, some sort of what's new, what's going on, all of that great stuff. Like normal. Okay. Everybody, Scopes, how you going, mate? How's life? How you feeling, buddy? I can't hear anybody. This is terrible. Okay. Anyway, right. As always, disclaimer, I'm not in the slightest a trading guru, not in the slightest giving signals or anything like that. Just trying to debunk the market using code and math, trying to give the tools to fill the holes that are missing on TradingView, things like optimizers. No screen share. Okay, this is going well today. Thank you, Vlad. Lucky you're here, eh? This one here. Yeah. Yeah, so not in the slightest a signals group. We're trying to build strategies which you can plug into TradingView and optimize them, find best settings for the pairs that you are looking for, and also offering other tools to help you do that, like the Optimizer, some other tools like Monte Carlo simulation, and some incubation tools, which I'm going to be talking about today. So welcome to everybody. We're not that many inside of Discord today, small group, which is cool. So maybe get to answer a couple of questions. Welcome to all the new users. Welcome to anybody that's coming back. Vlad, would you kindly post the YouTube link in the general chat so anybody might want to come in and ask questions in the stream? Yeah, so today I'm gonna, well, as always, I'll go through, if you're on Discord and or on the chat, I try to answer as many questions as I can. This is an AMA, so ask me anything. I will try to answer any questions as I go along. Let me put up the overlay for the chat over here. Outputs, let me have a look here. Windows for chat so that I can see anybody's chats as they're going along. Okay, cool. Right. Yes, so I'm going to be going through a couple of the updates. Today I'm going to go through the Optimizer. Optimizer's going through a couple of updates for the way that it optimizes the in and out of sample series. We're going to be optimizing it to maybe give you a couple of other options for it as well. Make it a bit faster, only optimize on the top results by your drop down, also offering different ways of using the optimizer, also fixing a couple of new bugs that recently popped up because of changes in the UI. I didn't have any bugs today, so I don't know if anybody else has, and nobody else has actually said anything today, so I'm not sure if the bugs have continued or It's just that I've updated mine, and your guys is just waiting for the update. So if anybody has any information on that, please let me know. I will continue to update the optimizer weekly. I apologize about the window that pops up. I know that a lot of people had a couple of windows over the past 3 updates that pop up, which was the DaviddTech channel. The idea was actually for that to pop up with a video, which is an explainer at the very beginning. Thank you very much, Marco. He said it's working now. That's great. So the idea was for it to pop up at the beginning with an explainer of the video of the optimizer. I didn't realize it pops up every time I updated it. I thought it pops up only once with when you installed it the first time. So yeah, that's that. I apologize about that for everybody popping up. The buy bit does pop up. The reason behind that is they help us finance the optimizer. We got a couple of developers on it, and they help us to finance it with that for that little bit of advertisement. So hope that it still catches on you. Okay, Vlad. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry, mate. Oh, it doesn't record your voice. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Not sure. I did an update on the Roadcast today, so it's obviously that's made a mistake. Anyway, yeah, great. So the optimizer, yeah, like I said, will continue to be updated. Incubate.trade I will go through today, and with some plans for streams next week. Optibot, Botify, Trigger Trade, all of that I'll go through today as well. So as normal, okay, the optimizer's not working. Yeah, I thought, okay, but the sound is okay. Yeah, so it's the optimizer's the bug that we're fixing at the moment. Should be fixed today and uploaded to Google with a bug fix today. It's just for that every time they change the UI, we have to adapt. Anyway, right, okay. Building, yep, this is just what I use for the acronym for DaviddTech, Spotify. We're going to build, we're optimizing, test, incubate, fuse, and yield. At the beginning of the month, I did this plan, which was a 5-day bot challenge where we went through the bots, and I tried to go through every single step of bot creation from imagining your own. The first one was setting up the DaviddTech bots on TradingView, then optimizing them. We had a day off on Wednesday, then went through incubation, and Friday I connected to bots. The idea was Saturday or Sunday I'd go through things like coding with the Pine script. The first time I did it, there wasn't that many. By the time we got to Thursday, we were pretty much, there wasn't that many people. Now, I don't know if it was the time of day, because since there's been so many requests for it, it's unbelievable. So I will be doing it again next week. I'm going to be doing a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday next week, where I'll be going through how to set up the bots on TradingView. Monday, like I said, we're going to set up your strategy, add it to TradingView, use the setup environments. I'll explain every part of the DaviddTech strategies, what they do, and things like that. Then I'll go through the optimizer, as long as it's working by then, showing you my optimization plan, how to avoid overfitting to the best of possible, backtesting, over optimization, using the in and out of sample data, walk forward testing. Wednesday, I don't know, we might have a day off. If somebody wants to come and do some Pine coding or something like Pine script coding or something like that, might do that on Wednesday. Thursday, I'll show you how to. This is sort of where it went a bit slow on the last one, so I didn't even properly record them because I didn't think that anybody was particularly interested in it, but I'll give it a second chance. Incubate.trade. So how to incubate a trading strategy, put it into incubation, and keep an eye on it. So it's a bit like a trading journal, but obviously automatically recording all of your results. Good and bad strategies, when to give up, and that kind of thing. How many trades are a good trade in incubation. And then on Friday, it's back to the basic kind of things like connecting those trading strategies that you consider are good strategies to TradingView, to Bybit. We're currently working on a load of other exchanges as well to integration, so I'll do that. I'll also go through things like Botify and OptiBot, which also I thought nobody was particularly using until this week, where I've had loads and loads of people asking for the update. So I will get to updating that because obviously I tried to put my concentration on the things that everybody's using, and as I thought nobody was using it, I didn't really update it. So I will continue to update them as I believe that they're quite good tools. I use them a bit to find new trading strategies, so I'll go through how to use them to build your own, and on Sunday or Saturday we'll do some PineScript, and I'll do some PineScript courses. If you go over to our Discord, over here, if I pull it on the screen, I don't know if the screen shows, yes, it is the full screen. If you go up to here, you can find a load of courses that I've started. Where is it? Down a bit, down a bit, down a bit. Nope, up a bit. It's somewhere around here. There it is, learning and recordings. I'm starting to put the live streams into these teachable areas here. Also doing currently recording A to Z of TradingView. So just like the real basics of TradingView. I'll be doing a PineScript course, which I've started recording. I've kind of did a bit of it before, so I'm just adding on to it. I've done a Optimiser course here, which I'm going to add the walk forward testing to, and some of the questions that people have come up with this week. What else have I done? Well, I'm going to be obviously adding the recordings of the 5 days here. I did kind of add the last ones that I did, but like I said, got a bit, didn't know if anybody was particularly interested, so I didn't particularly record the last parts of it. So thought we'll give it another go next week, see whether it works, and even if it doesn't, I'll record it and stick it into Teachable so everybody can find it. Right, I think that's good. Now if I go down to, hi everybody. Oh, there's a lot more people than there was a minute ago. Blimey. Hello everybody, how are you all going? Don't hesitate to interrupt at any time, as I said. Discord, I can't see your faces. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to interrupt at any time. I'm here to answer questions. Is recorded on YouTube, but unfortunately the voices from Discord aren't going through to YouTube today, so I will repeat your question. If you do want to share a screen or anything, please be careful of not sharing your credentials. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm planning on for next week. Williams had a ton of updates that are going to be pushed through over the weekend. I should imagine the end of mid next week between those days. So we've got loads of new exchanges being added, a complete new redesign to make things a little bit more understandable for everybody. Yep, loads of extra features, faster trades, we hope. So yeah, just shaving off milliseconds every time, improving on the code, adding extra exchanges so that everybody can trade in their countries. We had a bit of a discussion with a couple of other users yesterday about which ones to integrate. I have no real personal opinion or preference for any other exchanges. I personally trade on Bybit, and that's not me pushing through Bybit or anything like that. As I said earlier, they help us to finance the Optimiser, which is a great tool for us as a community, but not directly, but obviously I put all the funds from it to the Optimiser. So that's why there's that pop-up window, just explaining that again. So I personally use Bybit, and any other exchanges I personally don't use at the moment. If you have one that's available in your country and you can't get hold of Bybit, please don't hesitate to ask in the general chat. Ask it directly to William, and we'll try and integrate them as one by one. They're quite easy to integrate now that we've integrated fully CCXT into the platform. So one by one we will integrate them. Like I said, we had a bit of a discussion about which ones to integrate. I'm never ever going to say to anybody to go and put their money onto an exchange. I personally use ledgers and all of those kind of things and keep my money off exchange in cold storage. and I'd suggest you do the same thing. But I want to be able to offer the possibility for you to be able to trade with bots using TradingView wherever you are in the world. So if you are using using Trigger Trade, I want you to be able to do that. So if you want, Binance is going to be hard for me because we here in Europe don't really have much access to leverage trading on Binance, but any of the other ones generally we can get access to be able to integrate the code. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yes, yeah. You can get it, can't you? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Right. Sorry, that was Vlad talking on Discord. This is going to be weird having to repeat everybody's questions. Right. Okay. I've been working quite a lot on Scopes indicator this week as well for the smart money and the ABCs and all of that kind of thing. As you can see here, I'll put it out just a bit here. Oops, that didn't put out. Okay, I'll put it up on the TradingView in a minute. I'm not even sure, probably be best if I put it up on TradingView anyway. So, right, off we go. Okay, so I've added a bit of my own source in there with some indicators that I like that help, which I find as well. Obviously, you'll be able to turn them off. It's just ones that I like myself. I'm trying to put the liquidation areas here, liquidity areas, sorry, here as normal. Potential reversal candles, which are either vector candles or reversal because they're large candles. I'm going to also add other ones that Scope uses as well. We have divergences up here. You can hardly see them. They're really, really small here. You can see one here. It got divergences just there. Which is pretty cool. With that, it uses the same sort of system as Botify, which allows you to choose which indicator you use for the divergences. So if you want to use, I've got the MACD down the bottom here. It's actually detected the divergence from the waves of the MACD up here. What it does is because of the way that divergences are detected in TradingView, it takes the tip point here and the tip point here and works for the tip point there and there. What I've done is I've created kind of a weird algorithm which works out the average of X number of candles behind it as well to work out whether the divergence is a little bit longer than it should be, because sometimes those points don't correspond to the point of that there, like, or somewhere like that. That would be more of a manual way of trading things. So I've done that. Yeah, added that so you can see them just about there. I don't know if there's any more. Can't see any more at the moment. Anyway, absolutely. I'm gonna have to repeat that on YouTube because nobody can hear what you're saying on YouTube. Right, so we've got the change of characters. There's also internal change of characters in there built in. That's how the colors of candles are changing. But I haven't plotted them. I will plot them afterwards. The colors of candles. There's 4 colors of candles. We have the green, which is a trending color. A yellow, which is what's the name? Scope, where it's in where they're making the same highs and lows. Same highs and lows. No, where it's making the same sort of highs and lows in a squeeze. I can't remember what it's called. Where it's making the same sort of highs and lows, and it's almost in a squeeze. I can't remember what it's called. It wasn't a squeeze. It was, you had the word for it. I can't remember. Compression zones. Compression zones. So you can actually work these compression zones out to be, what it does is it actually uses a Bollinger Band to work out whether the highs and the lows are the same. You can actually reduce this. This is well over the top at the moment. But your compression zones are highlighted in a lighter green or a purple when it goes into compression zones, and then in a red is where it's in trending in another direction. It then picks up the order blocks as there's several algorithms that I picked up: wicks, full bodies, last red candles, obviously with last green candles in a move up or down. I've also added the volume to them, like some of the other indicators that are out there. I've added that as well because quite interesting as far as I'm concerned. Added the golden pocket, which I think is pretty cool. It seems to bounce quite often off of the big the golden pocket. There is, which I can't see, don't know why, fair value gaps in there as well, which would have bounced off of this one here. Can't see why that's not come up. I have to have a look into the code afterwards. There should be a box. There should be a box. Can't even remember how to draw a box. There we go. I have to do this manually. There should be a box here, which gives us a fair value gap here, which would have overlapped the golden pocket, which would have made a load of confluence over here. We've also got a VWAP line here, because I like the VWAP, and it's also even better than just the VWAP normally. There we go. It's a anchored VWAP, so you can move your anchor over to here and move it to another low and be able to bring that purple line a bit further down, which changes the algorithm of the anchored VWAP. So that's there, which I think gives quite good confluence as we break below the change of character here. You'll be able to see we're just below the VWAP as well, so it gives a bit more confluence to that change of character there after it's broken through a boss. Boss would have been over here. Yes. Right. Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. In the golden pocket area. Or everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Well, these are all multi-time frame blocks. Sorry for escapes. I just drew. Yeah. Yep. Ooh. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Sorry, I just got to trade at exactly the same time. Yes. I can certainly look into it. Scope, no problem. I've also got sorry, I'm just going to repeat very quickly what you said because it doesn't go through to YouTube. We were talking about group volume. Scope had part of his trading strategy that we spoke about in an earlier live stream. Just asked me to code that as well. So there you go, live and direct. As you see, the golden pocket was smashed through, and and yeah, so another big candle there. Yes, but yeah, I can do that, no problem. And also, like I said, as we've also got a. I'll send you a product that I've got for you, Scope, during the week sometime. I'll speak to you a bit later about a product for your live streams that will interest you a lot. Okay, mate. Okay. Yeah, no problem, mate. Take care. No problem, mate. No problem. Nice to see you anyway. Yeah, okay, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, so we got also, what else we got? Liquidation zones. I don't know why the fair value cap didn't pop up there. I'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, general sort of recode of it. Recoding. Oh, I've also got the Quasimodos coded in and the ABCs and all of them. Yeah, so those kind of things are all in there. I hope to speak to Scope this week and to release that this week for everybody to be able to start playing with. The code is pretty much there, except for the fair value gaps are missing. Has anybody got any questions? Yes, multi-time frame for the order blocks. The order blocks and the fair value gaps are multi-time frame. The golden pocket I should be able to put to multi-time frame, but I haven't tried yet. What else could be multi-time frame? That's about it. It's the drawings of blocks that I managed to make multi-time frame and make them quite good. Yes. Yes, this is an indicator, so if you're looking way up the top, it may repaint, so you have to be careful because obviously as the candle changes, I haven't tested the 30-second time frame myself, but it does. It will. You can open an hour and see the hourly block. Sorry, you can put it onto an hourly block and have the hourly block plus the order blocks from the lower time frame as well. Uh, I don't like multi-time frame, as I said before. So anybody that says anything to me about multi-time frame makes me panic. I've put it in there with as much testing as I possibly could do before. This shouldn't be at the bottom. Don't know why that was there. I've put it on there with as much time frame, sorry. Sorry. Hi, hello. Oh, I think they were talking to somebody else, I guess. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem there. Anyway, yes, so what was I saying? Can't remember. Multi-time frame, yeah. I'm not particularly into multi-time frame myself. I like multi-time frame as a manual trader. Obviously, you go through them and check for bias on higher time frames and things like that. Out on TradingView, we know the problems of not having databases behind them and things like that. They've had problems as we're going along. I believe that the solution I put in was the absolute best solution to make it possible for multi-time frames. Yeah, it's looking at a candle behind. So will that help a lot in your trading strategies? I'm not sure. It seems that a couple of people have used it and they aren't having any problems. I haven't had anybody say to me it's repainting. Well, it shouldn't repaint. The problem would be more that it's using the candle before than the actual repainting. So I've put a warning. Boozo candles in there. The green and the green and the algorithm that that Scope sent me is in there as well. To be honest, I would put them all on. It's just that I've separated them all into small libraries so that it keeps nice and fast. And I haven't got them all on the screen at the moment. I need to just put them all into one lump sum of code so that it'll be one indicator instead of 20 that it is currently at the moment because I build them. I've used the code from Scope still. I haven't changed it in the slightest. I will have a look. I'll write it down before sending it to anybody. Let me have a look. So, marbles are candles. Yes, all of them. I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yes. Like I said, it's not something that I particularly trade myself, the Mariposa candles, so I don't know. I'll have to look into it. The whole of this trading strategy other than the ABC patterns that I traded a lot before, I haven't traded manually. So it's more because of a lot of people have asked for it that I've coded this. Oh, sorry, Marco, you've gone. It's more advanced now because it's got lots more features, or maybe. Okay, I believe that it's probably the question was it's probably more advanced. I've took the whole of the old indicator that we built and cleaned it up because it was a complete mess. We built it as a community. I just added code, and it was a complete mess. I tidied it all up, added things like volumes to it, added a proper golden pocket because the one before was floating in the middle. Things like alerts now work correctly. We have a much better BOS and change of character patterns that are detected. Things like diversions I've worked on a lot. Reversal candles I've worked on a lot. Those kind of things to make each and every entry a little bit more confirmed. So I've just worked on it as an indicator to help anybody that's in the smart money concepts, ideas, to help them find the best possible entries without having to swap charts or just see them visually and things like that. Like I said, I've added things that I like in there as well. The reversal candles, the VWAP, because I found that often it was that the VWAP kind of was very close to the golden pocket. Also watched a YouTuber that I think it was Craig that sent to me, who uses the VWAP with the smart money. So I added that as well, the anchored version, because it gives much better results than the normal version, but obviously has to be used manually. Okay, cool. So I will release that. I will speak to Scope about him when he wants to come in and talk to everybody about it. And as soon as, if not, it'll be next week, I should imagine, hopefully. Well, it will be next week. If Scope wants to do it a bit earlier, I'll speak to Scope so that he can go through each and every part of it. Right. I'll do this one afterwards. It's incubate.trade. I'm also building a leaderboard. Top traders. So what I've done is I can't remember how I come across this idea. Been going through. There's the what do you call her? Her name's Fibonacci in the general chat. I'll bring her in. She might talk a bit later. It's a AI robot for reading the news and things like that. And I thought what I could do is integrate the top traders from Binance, Bybit, BitGet, BitMix, and other ones, and try and offer a way of being able to see what the top traders are doing. So there's ways of seeing inside on the front page of of Bybit and things like that, the top traders. So what I thought I'd do is I'll be able to, you can actually see inside their code some of their entries a little bit more than what you can see on the visual side of Bybit and all of them. And you can see a bit more information in the code. So what I thought was I'd create first of all a Telegram and a connection to Fibonacci, where you can be able to hear things like, I don't know, top trader number 2 has just taken a long on I don't know, on Bitcoin. And then I thought what we'll do is we'll advance those statistics as we go along, and have things like the average time that person actually spends in trades, his real win rate, and not the one that's actually on Bybit over on Bybit or on Binance, because they have a kind of a bias, I believe anyway. It certainly looks that way. And then I thought what we'd do is when we started building enough stats, we'll be able to say, right, okay, X number of top traders. Now that'll be top traders in our consideration, not the ones that are displayed on Bybit and on Binance. X top traders have just taken a long on Bybit, or a short on Bybit, or on as you can see, I've been coding until stupid hours at night. Brain's going all over the place. X number of traders have taken a long and a short on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on XRP, or whatever coin it is, in the past 5 minutes, just so we can get some sort of ideas. Now, this is very much sort of signals, if you will, but and very reliant on those traders still continuing to trade. But I thought, as statistics, I'm not saying go away and trade because XYZ has just taken a trade on Bybit or whatever. It certainly is a way of being able to follow a trader if you know that trader is good. But that's not really the idea. The idea is coming up with different data. I've been talking to a lot of the on-chain data programs this week to offer something that would be able to scrape data from the on-chain, and I just thought this isn't on-chain, it's more on Binance or on exchanges data, which we could mix in with some things like liquidation levels and things like that, maybe as we go along. And as a second part, there's also Fibonacci, who's a bot in this channel at the moment with us, and if you're more into not having tech sent to a Telegram group, the Telegram group, by the way, is just there. There's nothing in it at the moment. It's a mess, total mess. But it's just me developing it at the moment. But if you want it in the future, let me just go and make sure it's in there. Telegram. There we go, and have a look. Make sure I haven't sent any code over to it. Just joking. Yeah. Anyway, so. Let me have a look. Right. Okay. Yeah. So if you go to that Telegram group, I'll copy and paste it into the chat anyway. All right. There we go. Take it into the chat up here. You'll be able to see the top traders just sent to Telegram. And if you prefer it to be spoken to you by word, you can listen to this channel or the one below, and Fibonacci will say the top trader by name, and then it'll say has just taken a long or short in on Bybit. She also gives the hourly price of Bybit and the top coins. She also does, what else does she do? She does the top news from CoinDesk, and that's about it. There's a couple of other from Coin Telegraph or Telegraph, I think it is. She gets the news from there, and also repeats the news as well from there if anybody's into that. So if you want to sit listening to Fibonacci, all in development, but she's there. Okay, right. Let me put the Telegram group in there for you. Anyway, right. So that's just another silly idea from David, but you never know. It might help see when all the top traders are trading. Let me try and find the link for everybody. Just bear me 2 seconds. Sorry about this. Signal. Okay. Okay, I think that's the link. Delete for. Okay, cool. I think that's the link that I've just posted in there. Right, okay, so you'll be able to see that in there. Like I said, just an idea, just some more information. Not that we haven't got enough information, but there's some more information about from the leaderboards from all of the exchanges. And like I said, at the moment it's a bit of a mess, but I will make it nice and tidy for everybody as we go along. Okay, AlgoBot has just joined. Hello, AlgoBot. Welcome. I'll put this link up here as well for anybody that's on. Okay, right. So that's another. I've also started building with ChatGPT, and I wondered if anybody would like to follow along a kind of a clone bot with for Python, maybe using arbitrage. Wondered if anybody would be interested in listening in or watching in me code it, but it'll be 100% with ChatGPT. It's up here. I mean, she's gone through the whole of the plan, and she's given me, or he, or whatever it is, it has given me a full plan of how to code it. I've gone through every last part of it, and found it quite interesting. She told me how many developers I need, but I'm only going to be using the actual platform to develop everything. And I thought it'd be interesting to see how far ChatGPT would get with an actual real creation of something that would resemble as a freak trade, or one of the other ones that are out there. See how far we can get. And I thought, why not document it on here? And I wondered, I'll put it some kind of, I don't know, I'll put it somewhere in the room if anybody's interested to give it a like, and then if there's enough people, I'll continue doing this, and I'll record it as well so that we can see how to build a bot like free trade. Okay, and then I think that's pretty much that. Over to Incubate Trade. Incubate Trade is pretty much ready for everybody to be able to use. Likewise, I wasn't sure that anybody was particularly interested in the tool. So Incubate.trade is Incubate.trade, www.incubate.trade. Another tool. It's for incubating trading strategies. So the idea is it creates a trading journal. The trading journal will record all of the trades from TradingView if you set up the alerts. So you have to set the alerts up exactly the same way as you connect a trigger trade to your exchange. And all this does is it records the trades, records all of the trades in the same way. The reason for this is obviously to forward test your trading strategies and not use any money. It gives you some nice-ish graphs, which I'm going to improve on as we go along. This is going through a full UI redesign at the moment, so that's one of the reasons that I haven't really done any videos yet, because I didn't want to have to redo them in a couple of days. So I'll go through them very, very quickly how we use it. So like I said, the idea is you go to Incubate.trade, you create your trading strategy or connect your trading strategy here. Wow, that's a nice pump on BTC. Let me pull up a new one here. Let's go to make new layout here. Right. So you do exactly the same as you would in Trigger Trade when connecting to Bybit. You go over to here. We're going to first of all go over to My Strategies, create new, add new here. We're going to give it a name. It's going to be the test up here. You're going to give your account balance for the start of the trading strategy. Any notes you want to add, things like links to your settings, so you can find them easily afterwards. That's normally a good idea. If you've upload them maybe to a Dropbox or something like that, then you can find them afterwards. You can always download your settings using the Optimiser. Link to the chart. If you've got, like me, a million charts, it means you'll be able to find it a lot easier. The round decimal place really isn't that important anymore. So that's just information for yourself, so you can record some information. You click over here, press save. And then we go over to the TradingView connector over here. Same way, I won't go through the whole of how to connect. Somebody just asked if the optimizer has been repaired. It's been repaired. It's been sent. I just got a message from the developer. It's been sent just now to Google, so it should take around 24 hours for it to show up on Google, the new update. Hopefully you won't get a pop-up window this time. So you get here, you go over to here. Instead of choosing an API key, you choose the trading strategy that you've just created in My Strategies over here. You can set up a percentage of balance or a fixed value amount used. So if you're using a percentage of balance, it would use a percentage of that $1,000 that you entered in My Strategies up here. You can use fixed USDT as an amount. Multiple take profits works. Leverage doesn't particularly record the leverage at the moment. Something that I'm working on at the moment. That's why I've left it there. But it doesn't really record the leverage at the moment. It's as if you spot trading. I'll work on it as quick as I possibly can to do the leverage calculations. It's pretty simple. It's just something that I've left out at the moment. connects into Telegram as well, so you can get an alert, say you've been on a paper trade as such. Literally, you take these here, this copy, and you paste it into the indicator as if you were going to set up a trading group. Let me find boilerplate. Got too many boilerplates. Where's number boilerplate 5? Plate 5. Where are we? There we go. Right. Okay. So it'd be as if you were setting up a normal trading strategy from DaviddTech. You can do it from anything, including the market ciphers of the world. I use market cipher as an example. So you literally copy and paste that code into the bottom down here. Go all the way to the bottom here. Paste that in there. Copy, paste that in there. That's going to be the code. As I haven't set up multiple take profits, that's correct. Right, okay. And then I'm going to go and do a short over here. A short over here. Enter short. You don't have to worry about the others anymore because it actually connects once you've connected your bot. It actually connects directly to Bybit and gets the data from Bybit stream, so it knows exactly where what the price of Bitcoin is. If it hits one of the take profit levels, it will take you out of your trade and record it. Not like it was before where you had to put in 4 alerts and it didn't work with multiple take profits. It now works with multiple take profits and works the way it should do to record your trading strategy. Obviously, I was going to say you obviously have to save, but you don't have to save because that's there. You save here, you press OK, you save, go up to your 3 dots up here, press add alerts up here as normal. And you follow William's instructions to do this here, which is this part here, over here. The reason I'm going fast is because I'm going to go through all of this next week, step by step in that 5-day bot challenge. The full launch will be done then at that point. Test, and then we're going to put this won't be the right link anyway because I'm on the development website. So you copy and paste that link there. And you're ready to go. So incubate.trade, API equals 1. And you're ready to go. You press that and it will start recording the data. Now let me just log out on another screen and log back in to one where there is like 3 or 4 trades. Let me go over here very, very quickly. Why won't it log out? Okay, because I didn't press the log out button. Helps, works better. There we go, right. Okay, sorry about this. If I log into admin, that should have a trade in admin. If I go over to my strategies, here, strategies, all strategies, my strategies. If I go here, like I said, this is going through a redesign, so it won't be what you get. But anyway, right. Okay, so oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me better now? Sorry, I just blew your ears up. I sure shouted. Sorry. No. I need a hearing test afterwards. So, as you can see, it records all of the trades here. I'm currently working on things like the P&L and things like that. This is what it looks like. You get your 3 number of winning trades, 1 losing trade, the P&L, your open price, your close price, whether it's a long or a short. You have some wins, some nice graphs to make it all look nice here. You'll have your account balance, number of trades. So that's 1. I don't know why it does 0.5, but I'll remove that. 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, so much, so forth. Your monthly performance in the pie chart. You'll also have your number of trades, your total return, daily average, your account balance after. You have your profit factor, your Sharpe ratio, and the average return per trade, and the Sortino ratio will be displayed here. So you get all of the kind of the good stuff you get from TradingView, but recorded on live trades, which will help us immensely to not overfit our trading strategies, because obviously it's as if you're trading on Bybit. It won't be perfect, slippage, things like that. You'll have to account for manually. Currently at the moment, you'll have to account for leverage as well, leverage fees. You'll have to account for manually as well. At the moment, I will. Obviously, as we get, if there's enough people interested in the tool, I will, not that it's, there's any extra fees or anything for it, it's completely free to everybody that's in the Patreon. It's not that, it's just that I'd like to focus on the things that everybody's using, and if everybody's using it, I will increase the features and make it better, very much like the Optimiser is a tool that everybody uses, so we try to add as much detail as possible. Okay, there's a new Optimiser status on Discord that Vlad's just put on there. Good idea. Yeah, great idea. Good idea, Vlad. Okay, so Vlad's put a Optimiser Optimiser status here, which is in Discord. When there's a bug currently out, it will turn red. Well done, Vlad. That was a good idea. Yeah, well done. Right, so yes. Sorry, Marco. Yes. But each strategy account is considered separate, as if you've created a sub account for each and every strategy. Can do. I haven't thought of it yet. Certainly can do. I'll put a graph with each and every single strategy plotted as a different color, and a global sort of here's what your account would be if you ran all of the strategies. Certainly can. Great idea. I haven't thought that far ahead yet, to be honest. But yes. Same sort of idea. Everything's recorded into a database, so you certainly will be able to. This is very much the first launch, and not a function yet, but I certainly could add that without a doubt. It's very easy for me to add those kind of things. Because I like the Sharpe ratio. Well, I like my Sharpe ratio. I love my Sharpe ratio. And Sortino I just use for reference. It's more adapted. I've put a nice article about Sortino and Sharpe ratio last week inside Discord. I'll try and find it for everybody. It's the calculation behind them, the differences, and what they're used for. Yeah, there's also the Catamar ratio. There's lots of other ones out there. I think it's called Catamar ratio, and lots of others out there that are used by algo traders. I have my own bias towards the Sharpe ratio, because it gave me good. It gives me a good benchmark for things like the dead zone, and works well. So, but Sortino is just it's just there for anybody who wants to use it. Yes. Yes. There certainly is a way of adding the Kelly ratio. No problem. Yeah, Kelly ratio. There's certainly I can calculate that, no problem. Yeah, I can calculate that, no problem. Yes, on the yeah. Oh, here, yeah, on this website. Yeah, here. Yes. No. On TradingView. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, it normally is. Yes, it isn't on this one, but yes, it normally is there. Yes. Okay. Okay, right. The reason I haven't put a sharp ratio on here, and I have put it on the sharpened Sortino ratio on here and not on the other one. Sorry, I'm going to start again. The reason I have haven't put sharp ratio and Sortino ratio on here is for the speed. When you're calculating a sharp ratio and a Sortino ratio, you take all of the trades and put them into an array. And that array is stored throughout the whole life of the indicator, and that slows down the indicator immensely. So it's already in the tables here, just here. So I thought, right, might as well just take it out, not have it on there. People can see it already here, so it makes no difference anyway. No need for it to be in this up here. The reason I've put it in here, on here, is because it's me that's coding it. It's my database. It's pretty easy for me to be able to. It's a database. It isn't an array that's stored forever in a lifetime on live data or anything like that. So it doesn't make anything slower. So I can put the sharp ratio and the Sortino ratio on this live website, no problem whatsoever. The Kedio ratio, I haven't put it on there because it's in development, and I wait for things like, people like yourself, Marco, to come up with ideas so that I might have missed, and I missed the Kedio ratio, so I will add it. Okay. No problem whatsoever, no problem. Absolutely, I will do search engines, all of those great things. Like you said, I think that it's very important that we have a global page where we can see all of the performance of all the trading strategies together, especially when we get up to 100 trading strategies. At least you'll be able to click on the chart on a green or red line or whatever, and it'll just open up the ones that are important and working well. It'll be much easier visually. Okay. Yeah, I should add that up there. It's just as notes. The idea is it comes from TradingView. I'll put it into one of these so that there's notes, at least you'd know. As it comes from TradingView, it alerts the website and tells the website what you're trading. So that's not a problem. Yes, you're right, Marco. I will add it here somewhere so you have notes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because if you've got the same strategy 100 times with different pairs, you wouldn't be able to tell which one's which. I will definitely add that, and I'll add that before next week. Yes. The CSV files, there is no CSV file upload at the moment. Like I said, it works with the alerts from TradingView, this system. There is no reason that I can't try and think of a way of import. There is a Python library where you can import your TradingView backtesting results and things like that with CSV results. So I'll have a look into it and see if we can't build some kind of system together on that as a next project as such. No problem. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything that I worked on this week. David.ai is still going extremely well. Ibrahim, who works with me on it, is doing a fantastic job of it. He's currently at the stages of doing the Pine script boilerplate. So he's building the boilerplate that will be have the replace areas in it. So it replaces, like, it's got a simplified boilerplate with a take profit stop loss that you can play around with inside of TradingView. And then the idea is that it's got an area which is replaceable by David.ai to integrate those the winning strategy, so you can download it. So going extremely well. We'll have a beta test for anybody that's interested next week. I'll go through everything on a live stream. Don't know what day I'll do it, because it's got pretty much a full week next week, but I'll find some time to come in and talk about David.ai. I'll give you a little bit of a demo. It looks a bit like this at the moment. This is old screenshots, but It generates trading strategies. Currently working on BTC USDT and Ethereum for the beta testing first week. We'll just limit it to that, and then so what it does is it downloads daily all of the timeframes and all of the coins to a database. So for the beta testing week, we'll do just Ethereum and BTC USDT, and then afterwards we'll start adding the other ones afterwards. Generates tons and tons of trading strategies. Any ones that hit your rules, you'll be able to backtest and optimize inside of here, and then you'll be able to download a open source script for that for TradingView. And that's all I got today. Vlad went to. How's the performance of it? Absolutely. I can't stop myself. Yeah. Like I said last week, I would like to. This is very much like the Incubate.trade. Is the first one. Abraham has come through with lots of different ways of optimizing the speed. We've tested a couple of them. The things that take a little bit of time are, like I said last week, is the optimization. And when I say takes time, it takes time in comparison to the generation of trading strategies. It does 7 per second. It also probably optimizes the trading strategies 7 per second, but you're going to be optimizing such a humongous number of times that it will feel like it's taking time to optimize and go through them. But it's a damn sight faster than TradingView and the Optimiser, and it's just a completely different tool. I mean, it's going to build very simple trading strategies. But simplicity sometimes wins. It's something that I've learned from Kevin Davies' course that I've been doing, which, oh, by the way, I hope that he'll be coming in very soon to come and join us and watch along and hopefully participate as well. And something that I've learned from his course is that sometimes simplicity can be your winner. And it makes simple trading strategies with a simplified boilerplate around it. And you may just come across something that manages to trade, I don't know, corn or whatever it is, or whatever you want to trade. He trades quite often corn and things like that. That's why I say that. But I don't know, some strange altcoin, you might accidentally come across a trading strategy that might suit you and come up with some great results, and just by sheer luck find it, and it'll be something simple that could be a trading strategy that could run by itself. So like I said, completely different tool to the DaviddTech strategies, but it could be interesting to see. As I said, Vlad went to the Crypto Expo this week and would like to share some of his experiences there as well. But David's been talking a heck of a lot. I'm going to shut off of YouTube because nobody can hear on YouTube. So I'll say goodbye on YouTube. I've gone through everything. Don't forget about the giveaway. The giveaway is in Gleam. Yeah, the giveaway. Here you go. Giveaway. We're giving away a iPhone 14. Participate just by using the Gleam link that you'll find in the description or in the area here. All of this, like as you know, is part of the partnership. Well, it's partnership between with Bybit. They help us build things like the Optimiser. So. So if you're interested in winning maybe an iPhone, earbuds, or an Apple Watch, you can find the link in the AMA updates on Discord. And then you have Johnny, who's here on Monday, and Scope going to be back here on Friday. I'm not sure when, but whenever he's ready. And then you got that one there, which we'll talk about next week. And I will say goodbye to everybody on YouTube, unless anybody's got any questions on YouTube. And let me pull up the very quickly, and then I'll pass over to Vlad. Yeah, I'm here. No problem. Comments are. Yeah. Come on. Yes.